This is the story of a tragic crime, another disturbing instance of domestic violence resulting in a senseless homicide. The brutal murder scene unfolded on January 4, 2018, at a Houston Galleria area hotel in the 6200 block of Richmond. A young man, 34 years old, named Melvin Maxwell, was brutally slaughtered in his hotel room. He was fatally stabbed by a woman wielding a steak knife. The killer, Shataraca Denise Pervis, a Houston woman he had just met a month before the fatal confrontation. Pervis, currently 50 years old, was 45 years old at the time of the murder in 2018. Despite only knowing each other for a short amount of time, the two were a couple in a relationship. Pervis had been residing in her new boyfriend's hotel room for several days before she stabbed him to death. After the crime, under the cover of night, she fled and confessed to friends about killing someone, but without going into specifics. Pervis cold-heartedly left Maxwell in the hotel room after killing him and proceeded to go on living her life. It was not long before someone made the grim discovery of the carnage she had unleashed on her boyfriend, Melvin Maxwell. It was later that month when Maxwell's decomposing body was found. This prompted an investigation by the Houston Police Department. Crime scene investigators from the Houston Forensic Science Center, examining the hotel room, uncovered Maxwell's empty wallet that looked like it had been rifled through, sitting atop a blood-soaked bed. In the opinion of the authorities, this indicated a theft. Subsequently, the murder was linked to Pervis, leading to her arrest in June 2021. Assistant District Attorney Kelly Marshall, from the DA's Domestic Violence Division, prosecuted the case. She emphasized how justice was delayed for several years. Marshall also described the murder as callous, noting Pervis's flight and deception after committing the crime. Justice finally caught up with her when confronted with the prospect of accountability from a Harris County jury. Pervis is mandated to serve at least half of the 22-year sentence before parole eligibility, with no avenue for appeal against the conviction or sentence. Meeting Shataraca Denise Pervis was the worst thing to ever happen to Melvin Maxwell. If he never met her and shared a hotel room with her, then in all likelihood he would still be alive today. This woman butchered a man she barely even knew with a steak knife and left his body to rot until someone found him. Only Shataraca knows why she became so violent on that day. Let's hope that she also knows that Melvin Maxwell did not deserve to die. He didn't deserve the horrific death that he suffered at her hands. The resolution of this case brings closure to a tragic chapter marked by domestic violence and senseless loss of life.